We are live.
Hello. Hello, family. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm sure you're familiar with the faces that you can see on your screen right now. But thank you so much for sticking with us. And we're just going to do a quick introduction. So my name is Elizabeth. I live in the UK. I'm a logistics and supply chain professional. I've got two boys. And yeah, I'm very grateful to be here. I will just pass on to the first person I can see on my screen, Sister Naomi. Say hello to the viewers.
Good morning, Australia. Good evening. Good night. The rest of the parts of the world. We are glad you are here. And those ones who will catch up with our replay, thank you so much for being here and welcome. My name is Naomi, a happy wife, as I always say, a proud mom of two boys, originally from Kenya, and I live in Australia with my family. A full-time healthcare worker and a proud digital business owner, and I'm passionate to help you get started as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Naomi. Over to you, Sister Joyce.
Good morning. I'm in Australia in the morning. That's why I'm saying good morning, but hello for all the world that will be watching us. My name is Joyce, originally from Congo. I live in Australia, Adelaide. I'm a mother of three and a wife, and I am also a healthcare worker and also a proud digital owner. Thank you so much and welcome.
Thank you. Over to you, Sister Bina.
Hello, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. My name is Irabna. I welcome you to this show this evening. I'm a registered nurse by profession, originally from Ghana. I live in Virginia, USA, and I've done this business for 3 years. It's a pleasure to have you here, and we hope that you join us soon.
Thank you so much, Sister Bina. Over to you, Sister Emily.
Hello, world! Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are tuning from. My name is Emily, originally from the Philippines and currently residing here in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. I'm a happy wife. I'm a proud mom of one, a grandma of three, a special ed teacher by profession. We own traditional business and, of course, very proud digital business owner. So thank you so much, guys, for listening to us and for being with us tonight.
Thank you, Sister Emily. Over to you, Sister Barb.
Thank you, Sis Liz, for having me today. My name is Barbara. I'm a mother of three, a registered nurse by profession, a diabetes nurse educator, and a passionate digital business owner and a mentor. I originally come from Zimbabwe and reside in Adelaide, Australia. I'm so happy to have you guys. Just write in the comment section where you are watching us from. Back to you, Sis Liz.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sister Barb, and thank you, everyone. So tonight's conversation is so simple but deep, right? Because everyone experiences pain, but the real question is, which pain will you choose? Because pain is not optional, and growth do hurt. Stagnation hurts too. So it depends on which one, what type of hurt you want. There is a pain of hard work, and there's a pain of regret. The difference is one is temporary and the other one lingers for a long time. So tonight we are breaking this down in a very honest way, right? Just for clarity. And I want you to engage with us as we speak. Ask yourself, which pain am I currently choosing, right? So let's crack on. So Sister Bina, I will start with you, right? When you hear choosing your pain, what does that mean to you personally?
Thank you so much for that question. Choosing your pain, as you said, is a choice, right? It is choices that we make each and every day. All of us here are immigrants. We choose that pain to leave our families from our home countries to move to a different, all new nation, right? Many of us we come here on various reasons. Some for school, some for work, some for education, some for a better life. And the pain of leaving family back home is a choice that we chose to take. That pain drives us to do greater things. That pain drives us to achieve greater things, to be able to help family back home. But the shock of it is when we get here, most of us, our degrees and education experiences do not work. So we have to make another choice, right? To seek something different. Most degrees do not work until you better yourself wherever you are globally. So you end up getting loans to go back to school. That is a choice. And it's a pain because yes, you have to pay it back. That is a pain that we deal with as immigrants. To me, that was the pain I chose. And choosing that pain, it led me to debt. And so I had to find something that can help me. I remember one time after school, I found a job, and because of that loan, I kept working multiple jobs, always leaving the house. My boys don't even know some of my schedule. One time, my youngest asked me, "Are you going to work again today, Mom?" That was the pain. That was a pain that drove me to find and seek something that will give me more time for my child. That was the pain. Multiple jobs, multiple hours, but still I was not able to visit back home. That was the pain. But still, I was not able to do the things I love to do with my children and my family. That was the pain. So pain is a choice. So I decided to move away from that pain. And today I started this business 3 years ago, and that pain is being reduced. It's not completely gone, but yes, drastically reduced because I had a choice to make. I had a choice to start this digital business. Was I fearful? Yes, I was. Was I skeptical? Yes, I was. But it was a choice that I chose. So if you're watching us today, pain is a choice that you can choose to eliminate. You don't have to stay at one place and endure that pain. There are options out here, and knowledge is power. If you don't seek it, you would not know. That is why we are here sharing our story so that it motivates somebody out there, somebody who feels stuck and think that they don't have options. This digital business is here to help you. So connect with any one of us here. And that is how I take my pain. It drives me to do better. So if you're in pain, encourage yourself to do something. Don't just stay there. Do something. And that pain can reduce. Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Thank you so much, Sister Abena. That was very powerful. I love that because really, you know, choosing pain is just a decision. Is it that you choose for temporary discomfort now or long-term regret? And that brings us straight into the next layer, right? And what does the pain of hard work looks like in real life? For me, the pain of hard work, look very practical. It means waking up early when I was already tired. It means learning skills, I wasn't confident in. It means showing up consistently even when results were slow. It meant, being a beginner again, balancing my 9 to 5, my children, and building something on the side. It wasn't glamorous, right? It wasn't always exciting, but it's intentional. And here's what I've learned, that pain had purpose. It's temporary. It's something that is stretching me, and it's building discipline. And hard work pain is uncomfortable, no doubt, but it produces growth. And I'd rather be uncomfortable moving forward than comfortable standing still. That's my take on that. So we'll quickly move on to Sister Barb. Let me bring you in here. Why do you think the pain of regret is actually heavier than the pain of effort?
Thank you so much, Sis Liz. The pain of regret is often worse because it doesn't expire. It's always there. And you will say, what if I had started? What if I had tried? Where would I be now? So I choose not to regret. And not even age will stop me. Because look at the person who started the Amazon. He was 80 years old, Jeff Bezos. I'm 60 today. Why not start? Why not step out of my comfort zone so that I'm not limited with age? Struggle builds, but regrets will haunt you all your life. Even at birthdays, you wish, if I had done this, I could be buying this for my family. Struggle has an end date, but regret doesn't. The hard season passes, but regret can revisit you even decades later. As milestones come by, you think, if only I had done this in 2026. But when you are trying, regret feels like you are standing still. But you cannot let that limit you. It's better to struggle while you are trying, so that when you look back, you actually are happy, rather than saying, I wish I had started. I wish I had started. Struggle is very loud. It stretches you. It tests you. But regret is quiet. It waits. It whispers in your ears, what if, years later. Struggle will build you strength. Regret builds stories about life you could have had, crying over spilled milk. I would rather struggle and keep learning. Struggle while it's growing. Struggle while it's building my business. Because at least I know I showed up on my own life. I refuse to let what if becomes my story. I choose action over hesitation, growth over comfort, courage over regret. It can be messy, it can be scary or skeptical, but start is now. That's why I'm choosing to struggle and learn. No more regretting. Back to you, Sis Liz.
Wow, amazing. Thank you, Sister Barb. That part about regrets lingering, that hits really, really hard, right? It hits home. Because regret is quiet, but it's very heavy. And it shows up in the what ifs. It whispers years later, and that's the kind of pain people don't prepare for. Right? Thank you so much. That was really insightful. So I'm going to move on to Sister Joyce. Right? Why do you think people avoid the pain of hard work even when they know that regret is worse? Why do you think they avoid pain of hard work?
I think many people are afraid of failing publicly. Like when we start our business, like our open business, our shop, I can say it's on social media. So that judgment of people started calling you, we are seeing you very many times nowadays on social media. What are you doing? So those fear that enters people's hearts to say, okay, I will be launching my business online and maybe I will be there for some few months and then disappear. What if it doesn't work? And then people has been already seen me very often. That is what people always avoid. And they think they can stay in their comfort zone wherever they are in their jobs. So comfort feels very safer for them. That's why they just choose to stay there because of fear of like a public fail. But what I can say, the regret of not continue when people judge me and I know my goal has to be achieved, I will not say the what if. I will say even if it's take 10 years of my business to get where God intended me to be, I will continue. What if should not be in our people's mind, or even someone who want to develop in anything? What if it's not an option? we should use even if. That will be a very good verb for those people who want to achieve things in life. So that's why the what if didn't stop me myself personally, because I knew I need to do something for myself, not only rely on one income, but side hustle was my option. And I thank God to be here. And I know someone who's watching us right now must have all those what if, but if the mind will change into even if, let me just go. These people are not scammers. They are human beings that I can see. I can see their website. Guys, if you Google each one of our website, you will see us. There's no scammer who give them their details. So if you think as we thought before we jump into this business, even if it take long, but because it's a long-lasting things that you can leave as a legacy, I assure you that you will not regret. Regret will not be a result of you step out of your comfort zone and start your online business. Thank you so much. Back to you, Liz.
Thank you, Sister Joyce. That fear of looking like a beginner is so real. But staying comfortable feels safer even when it's not working, right? The problem is that comfort doesn't equal progress. It just keeps you stuck in the same position. Thank you so much. So I'll move on to Sister Naomi. Sister Naomi, why is the pain of building online business worth it?
Thank you so much, Sis Liz, for the opportunity to speak. The pain of building something worthy is, for me, it's worth it. When I realize that it is something I'm building, it's worthy my pain. It's worthy of me waking up very early in the morning, sleeping late nights, and I'm building something tangible. It's worth it. And for example, our online business, it's worth it because it has options. It creates options. It's not only earning money. It builds confidence. If you look at us here, even me before, and I've had people who have had a chat with me, they say from the moment we saw you and now you are never the same again. That is building confidence. It doesn't come overnight. It comes when you start building, and that's how you build the confidence. So there are so many options. Flexibility, skills. We are learning a lot of skills. Even before we came live, we were chatting a few skills Sister Lisa had learned this week, and we were like, wow, we need to learn more. So we are developing personality, and we are learning skills each and every day. We are growing, and there is also flexibility. So the pain of choosing online business, for example, for me, it's worth it because I've built my confidence. I'm learning skills each and every day. I'm growing, and I'm having flexibility where with this business I carry it anywhere I go. Last night I was out with my boy playing soccer, and I was with my business, and I was still running my business. So I carry it anywhere. I do it when I want. I'm my own boss. I schedule my time, and that's why the pain of doing it is worth it because I'm building something tangible. So the effort compounds it all, and that's power for me. And I'll still continue building. And if I reckon what my sister said, I'm not using what if they say this and this. No, I'm saying if only they knew what this business can offer, they could have jumped in yesterday, not even today. Thank you for watching.
Wow, thank you so much, Sister Naomi. Right, the pain of building a business is worth it in the long run. What you experience, if you experience any pain, is just temporary, right? So it's better to experience, the pain right now than to experience the pain later. I saw something online the other day that they said that everything in this world is hard. You just have to choose your heart. Choose the heart that is suitable for you, right? There's no free lunch anywhere. So I'll quickly move on to Sister Emily. What do you say to someone sitting on the fence right now? What advice do you have for them?
All right. Thank you so much, Sis Liz. So if you are sitting on the fence right now, here's what I'd tell you. 5 years from now, the question won't be, was it hard? It will be, did I even try? Because the truth is, every path has challenges. Staying where you are has a cost, and stepping into something new has a cost too. The difference is one keeps you the same and the other gives you a chance to grow. Most people aren't stuck because they can't. They're stuck because they wait for perfect timing. But perfect timing rarely shows up. Progress shows up when you decide. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just need the courage to take the first step. So if you feel that little voice inside saying, "What if this could work?" listen to it. The voice might be pointing you toward the life you've been hoping for. So if you're ready, guys, just connect with us. Any of this lady right here, take a screenshot so that you can see our website. I guarantee you guys, this is worth it.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sister Emily, for that powerful closing, right? Choosing the right pain now can literally change your direction of life. That is what I've learned from all this conversation tonight. And I believe our viewers, they've learned that as well, or one or two things. Because everyone will experience pain, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret, the pain of growth or the pain of staying stuck, the pain of trying or the pain of wondering what if. The choice is always yours. So tonight I want you to reflect honestly, which pain are you choosing right now? Right? As Sister Emily did mention, if this conversation stays something in you, please don't ignore it. Comment on the chat, reach out to any one of us, and just start something for yourself, and enjoy the pain now, enjoy the process for something better tomorrow. Thank you, Sister Bina. Thank you, Bab. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Emily. And thank you, everyone, for watching, and those that will be watching the replay. Good night from us. Good morning from Australia, and good evening from America. Thank you for watching, and God bless you. Bye.
Bye-bye. See you next week, same time.